Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome to Oxygen Not Included, a colony survival game made by Klei, who are best known for making Don't Starve, I believe, which is a game I've never played. But yeah, this is a colony survival game, so let's just start a new game. We'll start on survival, of course, because what else would we do? We can choose our asteroid here on which we start. And we're gonna start on the basic asteroid, and let's just randomize the coordinates a couple of times. Yeah, that looks like a good number. So if you want to use the same asteroid as I'm using and, you know, show how much better you can be than I can, there are the coordinates for that. I believe that's this random seed, must be. Let's check game settings. We're using Terra world. Oh, there's the seed. I think that is the coordinates. Yeah, that is the coordinates. And we use everything on default. Good. Okay. And let's just start the game. First of all, we need to choose our guys. These two look pretty good. He's good at building, he's good at digging, and you know, we need a builder and a digger to begin with. They have some bad stuff and some good stuff, all of these people. This guy we're gonna re-roll as a scientist, because I like to have as a scientist to start with. Oh, but we're gonna re-roll again, because we're not gonna take a loud sleeper to start with. Okay, this looks good. And we'll name the colony as Uncle Carp's Corner. Right, and we will embark. Okay, so here we are. Everyone got some new hope. Alert! I've awoken at the target location, but colonization efforts have already hit a hitch. I was supposed to land on the planet's surface, but became trapped many miles underground instead. Although the conditions aren't ideal, it's imperative that I establish a colony here and begin mounting efforts to escape. Yeah, okay, so this game has, the goal is either to escape the asteroid or to make this asteroid our home. Now, first of all, we want to start digging some stuff up here. The thing is, like, the game says oxygen not included, but as you can see, oxygen is included. There's oxygen here, there's oxygen here. If we look at the oxygen overlay, you can see there's lots of oxygen around. But once that oxygen that we see here is gone, well, then there will be no more oxygen. We need to create our own oxygen. Well, there's some oxygen as well, but that's polluted. Ooh, polluted oxygen might be... Well, it's sometimes bad and sometimes kind of depends on how many germs there are around. But yeah, let's start digging here a bit. We'll dig all the way to the water here, because we're going to be needing water, and all the way to this hole here. Or hole. Yeah, hole is a good word. Let's call it a hole. And we'll also set... Okay, so there's some tutorials, so let's go through the tutorials here. The WASD keys pan my view, and the mouse wheel zooms in and out. H returns me to my printing pod, which is this thing here. I can speed or slow my perception of time using top left corner buttons or by pressing tab, while pressing space will pause the flow of time entirely. I'll keep records of everything I discover in my personal database to refer back to it if I forget anything important. I can use the dig tool and build menu in the lower left of the screen to begin planning my first construction task. Once I place a few errands, my duplicants will automatically get to work without me needing to direct them individually. Duplicants can only climb 2 tiles high and cannot fit into spaces smaller than 2 tiles, which I should keep in mind while... What does this do? Oh, wait, this is an actual... Huh, I haven't really watched these movies ever. Okay, let's see this movie. Okay, so this isn't actually doing anything. It makes sounds, but nothing's happening. Okay. Check if an errand I've placed is accessible. I can select a duplicant and click show navigation to view all areas within their reach. So, like, here's the button. I can use that to see where they can move. Well, these guys can just move here because there's nothing else here they could move. And yeah, let's just let them dig, because we're gonna need some stuff. And as soon as they dug up some stuff, we're gonna build them some cots over here. I mean, we can just build them and they'll dig that out also. Also, we could add our priorities. We should set our digger as doing digging and high priority, and our builder as building, and our researcher as research as a higher priority. Or we can just make it their highest priority. And everyone needs to be has life support as a little bit higher priority, even though there's no any life support we can do yet. Did we mark these? Okay, we're gonna mark these as harvestable. There is a button here, which is over here. Its quick button is, or key binding. What are they called? Well, if you can press Y on the keyboard, and that will do the harvest. And we'll mark these as harvestable. This will never grow here unless we give some light to it, but that's probably not gonna happen. Okay, now that we've dug up and built some cots, we're gonna have to build some outhouses for us. Let's just put the outhouses over here. Want to leave some space so that we can build down or up. Okay, so let's leave like we're gonna have to build a wall here. I'd like to leave 4 spaces here and then 1 for wall. And actually, I don't want to put these in the spots I'm actually putting them right now, because I want to put our medicine wash basins here. Put the wash basins over here, and we will yeah, I don't want to dig this part out because it's got the oxalite, and I want the oxalite to, because this is a rock that turns into oxygen. I want to turn into oxygen on its own, not without digging it. And then we'll put a pitcher pump over here so we can get some water here and bring the water to our wash basins. And look at them go. Okay, they built the toilets, and now we have a new tutorial, fetching water. By building a pitcher pump from the plumbing tab, like I just did, over a pool of liquid, my duplicants will be able to bottle it up and manually deliver it wherever it needs to go. Okay, and we also got a colony achievement. What did we achieve? Bed and bath. Have at least 1 toilet in the colony and a bed for every duplicant. Okay, and now we're also gonna build a door here, so that this will actually count as a toilet, and build some walls here as well. And while we're building, let's build a ladder up here as well, and mark these as harvestable here. Back to top speed. Okay, they're bringing the water. Also, let's mark these as direction left, so they'll wash their hands when they are coming from this way and going this way. Let's dig that thing up as well from there. Like the start is usually pretty slow in this game, or maybe I'm just slow to begin with. But let's dig. You know what? Let's dig all the way over here, since it seems there is some oxygen over here as well. Give this guy some things to do. Once we cannot dig this out yet. It is granite, and we need our people to have well, more skills. Now there's a problem that might happen here if we're digging way too hard, is that our oxygen will all flow here, and then there won't be enough oxygen for our guys to breathe. But I don't think that's gonna be much of an issue here. We probably actually want to dig it down first, though. Let's make a cancel that so they won't do that, and let's dig down. Yeah, I don't like to. I like to make my ladders 3 stories high and not any higher, because there are things like sometimes these guys drop stuff when they are moving, so I don't want them to drop them all the way down. Let's dig here, because we have oxygen here, and also we're gonna get some carbon dioxide coming. Well, there is already some here when we started, and our people, well, our duplicants, they ain't actually people, they're duplicants. They will create, you know, carbon dioxide, of course. When they breathe, they turn oxygen into carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide falls down. Oxygen goes up, carbon dioxide goes down. So having like a hole for carbon dioxide is a pretty good idea. Hey, that oxygen from there went away, so we can actually build a 3rd wash basin, which I always like to have as many wash basins as there are toilets, in case there are all people, like there's 3 people using it at the same time and they all stop using it at the same time, so that they all wash their hands, because they don't wait, they just go. If there's not an open wash basin, then they will just... Oh, annoyingly, there is a shine bag over here that keeps our guys awake. Also, the printing pod creates some light. Let's look at the light overlay. Yeah, the printing pod creates some light as well, which makes sleeping hard for these guys. Okay, so this is a bad place to sleep. So we'll, well, we're gonna build a sleeping corner. What is it called? Bedroom. Yeah, bedroom here. Anyways, so we'll just start doing that here. Let's mark these as harvestable as well. And I think these guys can go down because the ladder is here in the way that it is, but that's fine. Okay, we have some space here, so let's build us a research station over here. Now it requires power, so we're also gonna have to build a manual generator and a battery. So let's build the manual generator here, let's put the battery over here, and let's build a wire between them. The manual generator requires someone to actually run there all the time. Also, we got a new tutorial. Germs such as food poisoning and slime can cause disease in my duplicants. I can use germ overlay to view all germ concentrations in my colony and even detect the sources spawning them. Building wash basins from the medicine tab by colony toilets will tell my duplicants they need to wash up. Okay, now that we have research station, let's open the research window and start researching some stuff. Now, what are we gonna start with? Well, food is a very important thing to start with, so we're gonna start with basic farming over here. And while we are waiting, let's build some more cots, because we're gonna build a bedroom over here. I like to leave, yeah, 4 as like a hallway, and then there is needs to be a door, and then we can put some cots in here, and there is a room overlay that we can use. It is over here, and we can see that a barracks can be 64 tiles. Now, most of the spaces you want to be 4 tiles high, so if we do 64 tiles, or squares, 64, that means we can put 8 beds in there. So this is 5, because we're going to put 1 here once the oxalate is gone. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Because we're going to make this 4 high once we got rid of all this stuff up here as well. Okay, but now we have 1 person getting some electricity for us, 1 person researching, and 1 person... Oh! What did just happen? Well, I think I accidentally dug up some oxalate that I wasn't supposed to dig up. Let's make the floor here, because they... actually, let's make a floor here as well, because they run faster on actual floor than on the dirt. And we want to go down here as well. Let's do this, so they should be able to move down here through with the ladder going like this. Okay, our bedroom is basically ready. Let's build another cot here. Oh, one thing that's, because I started playing this game when this was on early access, and they didn't have this button here, which is a copy button. I just love that copy button. It's excellent. Okay, since we have 4 beds here already, let's deconstruct these beds from here. Why do you think deconstructing is more important? Weird. Oh, also we need to put this as high priority, because our battery isn't working while it doesn't have a floor. So now also research is complete. Eureka! My duplicants have discovered basic farming technology. New buildings have become available. Algae, terrarium, compost, planter box, ration box. Okay, so what do we want to research next? Well, power regulation would be very nice, as is... Well, pressure management is very good, because we get airflow tiles. And because, well, air flows in this game, which is one of the best things I like about this game, is how they do gases. Like, if you look at the material overlay, we can see we have carbon dioxide here, and we have oxygen. And if we go to other places, like here's polluted oxygen. Well, there are other gases as well. We can't really see them right now, but the way gases function in this game... Oh, accidentally pressed that button, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, well, the way gases function and the way temperature function in this game are the things that I love most about this game. Like, this isn't my absolute favorite colony simulator. I think that would be RimWorld. But the way this handles heat and gases, it's just so awesome. I really like that. Okay, so here we have our barracks, and here we have our latrine, and both of these give us a moral bonus. Moral basically allows us to learn more stuff with our dupes here, because if we look at here at duplicant skills, every time we give them, once they gain experience while they just work, And when they have enough experience, they can get a skill point, and we can put that skill point here in the skill tree. And every time we put something on somewhere, you can see here's like how much morale we have on the green, and then on the red it shows how much morale we're gonna need after we go to a certain level. So if we go to like a higher level, we're gonna need more morale. This person likes construction, so she gains morale when we give her these skills. So as you can see, if we give her improved construction all the way, she will still be fine. But if we would give her improved farming, her moral need would be higher than her moral, and that's why we need good morals. So building things that give them more moral is very, very important here. And now they're going back to sleep since the second cycle is over. Let's build some, or mark this as building some more sandstone tiles here as well. Okay, it's morning and everyone is up, and one thing I realized we probably should do, because I think a couple of these people were early birds. We look at their bio. You are not. Travaldo, you are an early bird, and Nails is an early bird, right? So if we go to our schedules, because we can put these people on different schedules if we want to, we'll add a new schedule, and we will put this also as work. We will put bath time here in the end, and we'll put Nails and Travaldo here, because they have better stats during this time. So we don't want to waste 1 hour here for their bath time, so we'll move the bath time to over here. Okay. What are you people doing? Okay, you're still building those things here, because we're gonna get new people at some point, so having 8 beds here already in the bedroom or in the barracks is a good thing. Okay, research complete, so we got ventilation. New buildings have become available. Gas bridge, gas pipe, gas pump, and gas vent. So we can move gases around if we feel like it now. That didn't give us, no, that didn't give us the airflow tiles just yet, which is fine. Let's build a floor over here as well. At some point we're probably... Why aren't you building this though? Oh, because you still have something to build here. We're also gonna want to put some... You know what, let's not build a floor over here. Let's build a floor on this level, because then we can put some storage bins over here. Storage bins are only too high and we don't need any more space here. As you can see, our colony here is saying that no oxygen diffuser build, and colony requires a food source. Yes, yeah, that's... Wait, I built food source, didn't I? Yes, I have planter box available now. Okay, so that's also a thing we need to do pretty soon, is to get some food going. Where will we build our first food station? Let's build it up here. Dig over here. We don't need to dig the granite. We probably don't want to, because the granite is like, it's a border here between the starting biome here, which is temperate, and this slime biome over here, which has a lot of germs. As you can see, all this green stuff here is germs, and the germs are pretty bad. Like, I think they were really bad in the early games, like when I started, because this disease would kill people. Like, I had one colony where every single one of my colonists died of slime lung, or every person that was in the colony when we started died of slime lung. But during the epidemic, I got a new person in, and that person survived, but everyone else died, and I had like 12 people in that particular colony. Or no, they're not people, they're dupes. They're not actually people. But hey, we also researched pressure management technology, so we got airflow tiles, gas valve, liquid valve, and manual airlock. And also now we get a new printable, which means that we can print either a new person or some kind of care package. What do you guys are good at? You are good at operating, decorating, ranching, you are good at doctoring, farming, suit wearing, and you are good at supplying and building. But you are a loud sleeper. I don't like loud sleepers. Snoring is a problem, I think. But hey, I think Mimo here is good because she's got operating, so she can be better at running on this manual generator than these other people. And because we took her, right as we take her, she also gets a free skill point to start with. The starting people don't get, but everyone else who comes gets a starting skill. So we're gonna give her improved tinkering, which gives her +2 to machinery, which makes her machinery better. And we're gonna make her operating as her highest important stat. And then we're also gonna make these storage bins actually take all the stuff we can give them, except for algae, because algae we're gonna put on a its own storage bin as soon as we actually find some. Well, we already found algae. There's a lot of algae here, but once we build the oxygen diffuser, which we probably should be building pretty much right about now, so let's do that. Well, let's build an oxygen diffuser over here. Put the power over here. Ooh, circuit power held inactive. Oh, they updated this game since last I played, because there was only the save strained and overloaded things. There wasn't that inactive the last time I played. Well, that's nice. And we're also gonna put a storage bin on this side. Actually, put it here. And this storage bin we'll have for algae. Also, let's work on some priorities. Where's the priorities button? Oh, here. Or it's P. And let's mark our toilets as priority 9. So if our toilets get full, someone will go and open they will unclog them. And we need a new research focus, so let's focus on well, getting the bigger battery would be really nice to start with, so let's do that. And here we will put all the algae, and we will set this as, let's set it as priority 6. Oh, and it seems to be that it is how's our new person on the schedule, by the way? Alright, he's not an early riser, so we don't need to put her on the early riser thing. Also, since we need that food stuff, so let's put some planter boxes up here. And then we can plant some food, which is, you know, required for survival. We'd like to move this water over here, maybe. Or maybe make this into an actual better, like, water hole. Reservoir, I think, is the word I'm looking for. Hey, also, apparently we have already built this, so we could dig down here. As these guys can dig too high or jump down too high, we'll do it like this, so they can still jump from here over here. And we'll mark all of this stuff as harvestable. Ooh, this is really big, this starting biome here. Huh, that's nice. This is the temperature overlay. As you can see, there's temperature is in the temperate area in here, but in these other biomes it is, well, a lot higher. And that's, well, at least for me, that's the biggest problem in this game pretty much every time, is that temperature, at some point it just gets way too hot, because everything creates heat, pretty much. Let's plant some mealwood here and copy the settings everywhere. Mealwood is, well, it's this thing. It's this weird tree that grows this weird meal lice. Actually, let's put our ration box for all edible stuff, so they should put all the meal lice in here as well. I mean, it can go bad, but they'll probably manage to eat it before it goes bad. Okay, research complete. We managed to research jumbo battery, a switch, and a wire bridge. So, new research, please. Let's go to sanitation, because I really like mesh tiles. We also, yeah, we do have the airflow tiles now. So let's build some airflow tiles on some spots, just to make sure that we have oxygen where we need it. Let's build one here as well. Also, let's open this door, because and this door. They're wasting time opening and closing the door, so we can just automatically open them. They'll stay open, because there's really no difference. The only difference is that now the animals can go through this, but these guys seem to like to hang around on this level, so if they come up here, then we might want to close the door. But otherwise, because opening the door, it still keeps the buildings as, well, the rooms as they are. Let's actually make another level of storage bins here. Like, storage bins, you're gonna need a lot of storage bins in this game, so I've found out. Wasn't there enough space here? Well, because there just isn't. Let's dig up a bit more, so these guys can get over here as well. Oh, research complete again. Plumbing, liquid bridge, liquid pipe, liquid pump, liquid vent. Okay, so that means that pretty soon we can start building actual, like, because we have the water here, so we can do actual plumbing, which is very, very nice. Do we have any other kind of stone except for sandstone? No. Is there, well, there is the, well, there's some granite here, some igneous rock over here, but nothing else seems to be easily available. Because I feel like sandstone isn't a good material for building a water reservoir. But since we don't have anything else, that's what we're gonna have to do. Also, let's deconstruct this battery here now, so we can build an even bigger battery on its place. Okay, battery broken. We'll build a jumbo battery over here. Now the game complains about insufficient oxygen generation, and whoa, we clearly do have a little bit of insufficient oxygen here, but one oxygen diffuser creates 500 grams of oxygen per second, so that will be enough. Hey, this is different. Huh. Now I can hide this. Okay, so they updated this game since I've last played. There are a couple of things that I hadn't seen before. This used to be just like a list that was over here. You couldn't hide it before. Now you can. Nice. But I like to keep it here so that I can see what I have. Especially I want to know my algae situation. And at some point our consumable ore, because we're going to build a coal power plant at some point, and we want to be aware of how much coal we have. Okay, so what are we gonna build next? What's the next thing? Okay, well, we just researched lavatories, mesh tiles, sinks, all that good stuff. Okay, so we're gonna build a water reservoir then. That's what's our next goal here. And let's also, I think we're gonna wanna get to advanced research so we can research better stuff as well. Oh, you really shouldn't be here because you should only start from this level. So let's build these here and break these apart. The reason I'm doing this is because at some point we're gonna build a fire pole down here, so I want there to be space for that, and then I'm probably gonna put something like a little flower pot here just to see how things are going. Okay, so if we want to build a water reservoir here, we need to well, it needs to be, let's build ladders here first, because these guys will go to water. They don't like it, but they will do it. And build this over here. And how deep do we need it to be? I think let's make it like 2 stories deep, 2 floors deep. Build mesh tiles on this level, all the way over here. We'll build walls over here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and the floor. And we're gonna dig over here. So we're gonna build a pump here first, and then we are gonna, let's copy these settings and this here. Yeah, we'll build a pump here first. Oh, do we have the good door? Oh yeah, we have the manual airlock. Good. Okay, research complete again. We have a water cooler available now, which is very good actually. And we have another tutorial here. Environments that are extremely hot or cold affect my duplicant's internal body temperature and cause undue stress. Opening the temperature overlay and checking the thermal tolerance box allows me to view all areas where my duplicants will feel discomfort and be unable to regulate their internal body temperature. Let's look at that. Thermal tolerance. Yeah, we have most of these areas seem to be in the body heat retention or comfort zone here. Water is of course body heat loss, because you know it's 22 degrees water, and these guys are, you know, 37 degrees Celsius. This is Celsius numbers, by the way. I use Celsius because I'm from Finland and we use Celsius here. But hey, I think we're gonna end this episode. You know what? Let's go to until they're starting to sleep, and then we're gonna end this episode here. Hey, someone's attribute increased. Nails raises athletics. And as this is the first episode in this series, I'm starting a new thing where I'm asking that if you could press, if you liked seeing this and you'd like to see more, please press the like button. And if you're new to the channel, please press the subscribe button as well, so you'll be aware of well, when this gets updated. I'm only gonna ask in this first episode. I'm not gonna be asking, you know, not gonna be asking that for anymore. But also, we actually want to build a pitcher pump at this point here, because we need them for both levels. But yeah, hey, we're gonna end this episode here and continue from this point in the next one. I'm Carp, this has been Oxygen Not Included. Goodbye world, thanks for watching, see you next time!